he beats Canelo like he did Errol Spence, is he the number one GOAT of all times? What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Cardinal Red Sports. Let's talk about it. Alright, so apparently this situation being talked about with Terence Crawford possibly fighting Canelo with some Saudi money being mixed in there is real, and a lot of people are talking about it. I just want to give my breakdown on whether if Terence Crawford actually beats Canelo, would that make him the number one GOAT of boxing ever as far as the male divisions go. I just want to break that down, give my 5,000 nickels for anybody a lift.
So we have some potential great news, huge news, as His Excellency Prince Turki Alalshikh is stating that he is doing his best in an attempt to make a mega super fight between Terence Bud Crawford and Saul Canelo Alvarez. We know that Canelo Alvarez in recent time, he stated Terence Crawford is just simply too small, and he won't get credit for it. Here's the difference. Terence Crawford at the time was campaigning at 147.
All right, y'all. So Canelo, Terence Crawford, the beatdown of Errol Spence. What's really going on?
The wrong kid died.
So apparently this fight between Canelo and Terence Crawford could actually be a possibility. Get away from me, bitch! I don't understand why, but people are talking about it. A lot of people are talking about it.
No, you know what? You're just as crazy as the people on Twitter. No.
And I think it's a mismatch. I think it's a way to cash Terence Crawford out of the sport in a way. If he beats Canelo, that would be huge. But there's just no where in my mind where I can see Terence Crawford actually even competing with Canelo in a boxing ring. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Bring out the pooper scooper!
Listen, if Canelo doesn't actually fight Benavidez,
you human piece of cow flop,
I would never let him down because Benavidez is his biggest competition. Benavidez is the next guy up. Benavidez would actually give him a real run for his money.
you can't call nobody!
Him fighting Terence Crawford is almost like Terence Crawford fighting Gervonta Davis. It just doesn't make sense. You know, there's too much of a weight difference. There's too much of a skill difference because Terence Crawford has never been at these high weights and has no track record of doing it.
You know where that come from? Watching that damn TV.
Now, I'm not saying he can't do it, but he has no track record of doing it. And to me, even if he beats this nobody with 10 fights he's about to fight, and he beats him convincingly,
Oh, shit!
I still wouldn't say he can beat Canelo. And I think if those two guys actually fight, I do feel like it would sell. You know, unfortunately, I think the fans would get duped out of their money.
All of it, boy.
Because there's no way in HE double hockey sticks Terence Crawford could actually challenge Canelo Alvarez or Benavidez for that matter.
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
Now, let's say maybe he could. Let's say, for instance, that Terence Crawford and Canelo decided to fight at a catchweight.
Baby, turn this shit off.
160. Is there a better chance of Terence Crawford beating Canelo?
What you just say?
You have smoked yourself retarded.
I might give him a slight chance at that point, but I still would say Canelo wins.
Why you hit me like that?
But let's say for some crazy reason of the world that Terence Crawford fights Canelo at 168 and he actually pulls off the victory. Would that make Terence Crawford the number one GOAT of all time?
Oh, I knew you. Well, I know you know you're a lucky man.
Now listen, I don't like Terence Crawford very much. I think he's very skilled. I think he has great boxing talents. I just don't like the way he contradicts himself, and that's just not the type of fighter I want to make my number one fighter. Because he does contradict himself a lot, and his fan base is very, very weird.
The details of my life are quite inconsequential.
So I just don't want to be associated with his weird old fan base. On top of all of that, I just feel like even if there was an opportunity for those two guys to fight and Terence Crawford somehow pulled it off, then even me, as a not so big of a Terence Crawford fan, would have to admit, yeah, he did some pretty incredible stuff. And of this generation, I would have to admit that he is the number one GOAT of this generation because he would have crossed so many weight classes to go beat Canelo. If he actually fights him at 168 and pulls off the victory, I would pat him on the back and say you're the GOAT of this generation, because I don't think anybody else in this generation is going to pull that off.
Look at here, boy. Y'all buy y'all heads from Sweet Jones Jr. Prep. Look at here, God.
That's not quite what Manny Pacquiao did. Like, he wouldn't have went through as many weight divisions as Manny Pacquiao did.
Stop it.
But it would be very similar to what Pacquiao did. And you would have to give him a huge pat on the back.
One of the things that's important to do when you are under attack by feds or any police force,
I mean, we got to know where this money going to,
is to not be afraid to put the spotlight on it. And that's something we've done through our music over and over again.
I mean, we got to know where this money going to.
We wanted to be the voice for ghettos all over the world. You know, in that room like this, we was like-minded.
I mean, we got to know where this money going
to be a voice for everybody and put the spotlight on all the wrongdoing and all the crookedness.
I mean, we got to know where this money going to.
You know, whatever the case was, we didn't allow fear, you know what I mean, to keep us in bondage where they can totally destroy.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about all that down in the comment section below. The like button for me. Sure. Subscribe. Holler at me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, but you're more than likely to get a response on the tubes. Holler at me over there. If you want to collabo, feature a product or your channel on my channel, feel free to hit my Gmail, because it is a flock of cards at gmail.com. And we are... Man,
don't try this at home.
I don't know shit about boxing.
Everything positive except the blood test. I'm positive, I'm fresh. I just gotta make progress, but everything's so political. I might as well run for Congress. I'm blessed. No need for debate. No need for the hate. And if you are a square, there's no need for your shape. In the circle I found it. I am so well rounded. Terry Rozier, throw it down, bitch, I'm clowning. If you wanna play, focus on rebounding. Highs 3 mountains, stacked on top of each other. Please, brother, watch these motherfuckers. Trust is rare. I have become a cynical individual, I do declare. But these niggas don't share, and they don't play fair. Plus my baby feet is growing, she gon' need a new pair. Scuffed up my kicks, I'ma need a new pair. Both of my girls tripping, I'ma need a new pair. I'm about to bring back Derby cruising. 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 To some, I'm legendary. About my business, your bitch is my secretary. Everything I do so necessary. Cool lifestyle, every month is February. Baby says she ain't never getting married, but my game is so nice, I hit her with it. Now she wanna jump the room and throw rice. Short days, long nights, she's loose cause my songs is tight. King Kong with stripes, and monkey ass niggas official, I know, right? I'm about to bring back Derby cruising.